You should have gotten the map now.
Is still low? No, I got it.
Yep.
Okay, and where do we start?
At the Kai Monastery, or in the western part of the map.
And I just wrote it right. Sorry, but when you say Kai, the first thing I think about are those guys from Dragon Ball.
I kind of lost the name to the big castle close by Island Farm.
What?
Holmgård. A home is an island, and Gård means a farm. Island Farm.
Yep. She knows stuff like that. It's quite amazing. And you also find one more item, and you will have to roll the die to find out what that item is.
Okay.
One.
In that case, you find a sword.
Yay!
Nice.
Make way! I have a sword. It's a one-handed.
Yep.
Oh well, what do I do? So now I'm sort of dual wielding a sword and an axe.
You can't. You can have one weapon at a time.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, wait. I'm just from reading something lower down. I remembered wrong. The backpack can hold 8 items, including meals.
Okay. The sword goes in the backpack, or what say you, gentlemen?
So that also means you can't hold unlimited meals. That also counts for items.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good thing you took hunting, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I will go to saying 8 items plus meals, then we have 1 meal.
Yeah, and you will sometimes discover special items like helmets or armor and such. They are not carried in the backpack as you wear them on the body.
Yeah, unless of course you carry your armor around in the backpack, sort of leaves you wide open.
Yep.
Look at me, I carry a chainmail in my backpack, and that's why you have a sword for you now.
Okay, and there's the rules of combat, but I will keep an eye on that.
Hold on, I just need my description. Okay, fine. We cannot equip the sword right now, but I have allowed myself to put it in the backpack under the description. One-handed sword, slices, dices, and cuts them.
Ah, but remember, Rana, the sword doesn't go in the backpack. You have it like, I would imagine, in a scabbard or something. You can hold 2 weapons at a time, and they don't go in the backpack. But you can't use them at the same time. So you can kind of decide if you want to go chopping with the axe or the sword. The other one's in your belt, I imagine.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, and you start out as a on the 5th level of Kai training as a Kai initiate.
And where exactly do I write that? Do I write it onto some kind of level, or...?
If you want to, it's not important, it's just...
You are a 5th level Kai initiate.
Well, it's more like...
on the class, if nothing else.
Yeah. Well, it's not like you're a 5th level Kai initiate, it's that you're 5th level and thus you are a Kai initiate. One who's 4th level would be a Kai acolyte, and they would have then before been a Kai Doan, before that a Kai Intuit, and before that a Kai Novice.
Okay.
It's basically just lore, but it's fun to be able to see one's rank and title go up.
Okay, I write beside the Kai skills, 5th level Kai initiate.
Okay, so here's a little bit of Kai wisdom for you. Your mission will be one of great danger, for the Dark Lords and their servants are a cruel and fierce enemy who give and expect no mercy. Use the map to help you steer a correct course for the capital. Make notes as you progress through the story, for they will be of great help in future adventures. Many things that you find will aid you during the adventure. Some special items will be of use in future Lone Wolf adventures, and others may be red herrings of no real use at all. So be selective in what you decide to keep. There are many routes to the king, but only one involves a minimum of danger. With a wise choice of Kai disciplines and a great deal of courage, Any player should be able to complete the mission, no matter how weak their initial combat skill or endurance point score. The honor and memory of the Kai Lords will go with you on your perilous journey. Good luck!
Thank you.
Is it just me or is this narrator teasing us a little bit?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just asking if the narrative is mocking us a little bit with that. Good luck!
I don't know. I didn't even add that this time. It really just says, good luck. Okay. So.
Well, I kind of took this a bit serious, so I'm making a box that says hit and information.
Might be a good idea. Right. You must make haste, for your sense it is not safe to linger by the smoking remains of a ruined monastery. The black-winged beast could return at any moment. You must set out for the summer-lending capital of Holmgard and tell the king the terrible news of the massacre. That the whole elite of Kai warriors, save yourself, have been slaughtered. Without the Kai Lord to lead her Without the Kai Lords to lead her armies, Summerlund will be at the mercy of their ancient enemy, the Dark Lords.
Yeah.
Fighting back. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, just done. I was just thinking, of course.
Fighting back tears, you bid farewell to your dead kinsmen. Silently, you promise that their deaths will be avenged. You turn away from the ruins and carefully descend the steep track. At the foot of the hill, the path split into two directions, both leading into a large woods. If you have the Kai discipline of Sixth Sense and wish to use it, you can do so now, or you can either take the right or left track.
Or you can just, or we can maybe just, decide on the track and then just,
Sixth Sense.
Right, Sixth Sense it is. Your Sixth Sense has warned you that some of the creatures that attack the monastery are searching the two paths for any survivors of the raid, but you can avoid both tracks by making your way through the undergrowth of the woods. If you wish to go south, you can do so, or you can cut through the heavier foliage towards the northeast.
Well, we don't really have anything to do with Sauron, so let's head south.
Yes, the capital was Holmgard, and that's the south, so I'd say we go south.
And do you have anything to add, Rana?
No, I'm just managing our condition and our hit points and all that. I trust their wisdom now.
Okay. You hear the scream of a large winged beast above the trees. It is a Khan, a deadly servant of the Dark Lords. Quickly you hide beneath the thick fronds of fern until the horrible shrieks have passed away. As you go on, you discover a forest path that divides at the point you join it. You can use the discipline of tracking now if you have it, and you don't. So instead you have to either pick south or east.
Well, it is in the southeast, so I suppose you should head east a bit. What do you say, Warlock?
You're right. When you look on the map, it is the southeast of the Kai Monastery, so yeah, maybe we should head east for a bit. So, I agree.
Alright.
So we'll sort of zigzag south, and then east and south and then east. And then hopefully we'll hit the capital sooner or later.
Okay. In the center of a small clearing, you see a group of humans talking excitedly and gesturing wildly with their hands. There are two children, 3 men and a woman. Their belongings are wrapped in bundles which they carry slung over their shoulders. Their clothes look well made and expensive, but they are dirty and torn. You can approach them and ask who they are if you wish, or you can try to just avoid them.
Suspicion arises here. I am not very much sure we should talk to those people, but maybe I'm just suspicious by nature.
Let's walk up and say hello. That's the polite thing to do.
Warlord, you will be the tiebreaker.
I'm not as paranoid as Rana is, so I agree with Giovanni on this. Let's go and say hi.
Right. You go and
if it goes wrong, we're armed, so...
Yeah. As you approach, the group of people stop talking. You can see by their expression that they recognize your green Kai cloak. Slowly, one of the men extends his hand in friendship and says, "My lord, we had heard a rumor that the Kai were destroyed. Heaven be praised that it is not so. We feared all was lost. You do not tell them of the destruction of the monastery, for they are refugees from Tauran and have lost everything they owned. The only hope now is that the Kai Lords will lead an army to victory. You learn that the northern port was attacked from both air and sea, and that the forces of the Dark Lords far outnumbered the King's brave garrison. You reassure them that Summonund will not fall and wish them luck on their journey ahead.
Well, it's nice to let us choose.
You have reached a small bridge. A track follows the stream towards the east. A much narrower path disappears into thick forest to the south. You can use the Kai discipline of Sixth Sense if you want, or you can go east or south.
Sixth Sense.
Right, Sixth Sense it is. If you use this enough, would it turn out that you were dead from the start?
I do not know.
Your Kai Sixth Sense warns that there's a fierce battle raging in the south. Your common sense tells you that the south is also the quickest route to the capital. So, east or south?
So there's only one of us, and I really doubt that, even though we're armed, I really doubt that we'll be able to survive a fucking battle. So I think we should try to circle around it. What do you say?
I would prefer... What?
Restrictions is just in the south of Tutu, so yeah, let's go south.
You want to go south into the battle?
Okay, that might be smart. We can also head through the forest and to the road that goes south from Tutu.
Hey, just before we can continue, can we try restarting the Skype conversation, see if that will help with this horrible sound? Because I'm afraid that people won't be able to hear you.
Okay.
Okay. We'll be right back. The sound should have cleared up a bit, sorry about that. So you wish to go east to circle around, is that correct?
Yeah, I think that's the smartest thing to do.
Yes.
Unless it turns out the Dark Lord's army consists of rabbit squirrels. But yeah, I say we try and avoid them.
Okay, you go east. Now I just need to wait for the page to load. Ah, there. After a few hundred yards, the path joins another one running north to south. Do you wish to go northwards, or do you wish to go south?
South.
I don't know. Do we want to go up and see what happened in Tutu? Let's head south. We are on the way to home, God.
So...
I see what you're talking about, Givenir.
I don't. I can't understand what you're saying from here.
Neither could I.
I just asked if we had any business in Tutu.
Yeah, Tutu is a town up ahead.
Up north.
Up north, yeah. So yeah.
I still don't understand what you're saying.
There's a town to the north of where you are right now, more or less.
Yes?
And she asked if you wanted to visit that first.
No, I go to the capital.
Okay.
The capital is south.
Yes.
Okay, then let's head south.
South it is. After a few minutes walking, you find a mossy hut set back from the path. You are hungry and must eat. Fortunately, you have hunting.
Yes. Didn't we also have some meals in our backpack?
Well...
I think we should actually take the meal, because I cannot really imagine...
No.
you don't have to do anything to hunt. It's automatic.
There are some areas where we won't be able to hunt. So we should save meals and backpacks for some emergency. Not we can hunt.
Yeah, okay.
That is stupid.
Okay. I was just sort of wondering how exactly you would hunt with something like an axe. I mean, for Christ's sake, I want to hunt the rabbit now.
Well, you're a Kai Lord and you hunt something that you eat. Don't worry.
Alright, fine. At least the animal kingdom does not need to worry about us going to some boys on their ass.
Yeah. In any case, the path here starts to turn north, which you can either follow or you can return the way you came.
So we can go north, we can return to another path that leads north.
I'm just saying what it says.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Must
Which one of the northern paths will eventually lead south to the capital?
Well, maybe there's just some thick forest directly south of here. That's why you can't go directly south.
I can continue. Yes.
Yeah, let's continue down the path, see if it will turn south again.
Right. After a few hundred yards, the path joins another one, running north to south. If you wish to go northwards, you can do so, or you can head south.
South.
Well, things have always been going south for us, so yeah, maybe we should just do that.
Okay, after a few minutes walking, you find a mossy hut set back from the path. You're hungry and must eat, but luckily you have hunting. As you eat, you notice that the path starts to curve towards the east. If you wish to follow it, you can do so, or you can return the way you came.
This is sort of ridiculous.
Continue eating.
Yeah.